to mywealth.com. I'm Bob O'Brien. I'm one of the senior instructors with the courses. Welcome to the blog for the day. Why it is time to privatize Social Security. And this has always been a very controversial topic. Privatize Social Security, leave it as it is, and so forth. And one thing no one can argue about is that the Social Security system is in very bad shape, and it is in grave danger. And these problems that it has have been magnified by the current economic crisis. Now, if you're a Social Security recipient, I don't want you to worry, lose any sleep over this. You're going to continue to get your payments, but there are projected deficits in the future, and these deficits are getting worse and worse. So it's really important that you understand this topic. And if you're in the younger generation, that you make certain you take our investing courses. Make sure you take our courses so you know what you do in terms of managing your own money, but also to have an opinion on this subject as well.
Be sure to check out the written blog at www.mywealth.com/blog. Okay, the current economic crisis has further punished the Social Security system. The Social Security system was not in very good shape prior to 2008, but the economic crisis has made it even worse, simply because the Social Security system is funded through payroll tax. But unemployment, as we all know, has been on the rise, and payrolls are being cut, and therefore there is less revenue generated via the payroll tax. Now, Social Security had projected deficits in 10 years, but these deficits have been moved up because of the current economic crisis and the reduced payroll tax money that's coming in due to lesser payrolls. So let's take a look at what the current system currently looks like. Okay, you pay a payroll tax in order to provide retirement benefits to current retirees, with the promise that you will receive benefits when you're retired. The government then invests any surpluses into treasuries, which is used to finance other government spending and so forth, in which the Fed then prints money to buy these treasuries. So you can see this is a very fragile system. And I pose the question, which is more irresponsible? Continuing to just print money in order to finance Social Security, or taking any surpluses, or perhaps in the case of printing money, creating any surpluses and investing them in the stock market? Now, the government has already become one of the world's largest hedge funds and has taken major positions in the banks and the automotive industry. And another problem that is on the horizon for the Social Security system is inflation. The current increases that recipients receive each year is based upon inflation, and with inflation being projected to go through the roof, this is just going to increase to the overall expenditures of the system. So make certain that you have your own financial house in order, and that's what we're here to do. So don't wait. Get in one of our courses, get educated, get to www.mywealth.com.
One other thing that the government could do is increase the payroll tax. But being on April 15th, there was some big tax protests, tax tea parties, and so forth. And this is something that would be very difficult, because the people that you would be increasing those payroll taxes for are the people that are not projected to basically receive anything from the Social Security system. So I think in light of that, and in light of what we've seen in terms of some of the tea parties and so forth, the taxes tea parties on April 15th, that would be magnified, that type of protest. So it would be very difficult to increase those taxes on that. And people generally don't like to pay taxes anyway. So I'm not certain if I'm in favor of a complete privatization, but I do feel strongly that some of this money, assuming that there is investable money without interfering with government bonds and so forth, should be invested in stocks. And that it is just prudent to have a portion of any portfolio should have a portion invested in stocks. As long as that's disciplined and it's rebalanced appropriately, Usually the risk, certainly in the case of Social Security, a 25 to 50% portion in stocks, rebalanced appropriately. Even over the last 20 or 30 years, in light of the current crisis, they would have been much better off than the system currently is if it was done properly with proper risk management and so forth. So one thing to keep in mind, don't trust your company pension if you work for the state, the state pension and so forth, and of course Social Security. Make certain that you have a plan, some type of plan where you're protecting yourself and that you have your own retirement plan. Take advantage of anything that's given to you by your company, by your state, by Social Security and so forth, but nevertheless, don't rely on those systems completely. You need to make certain that you're saving and investing on your own. And that's what we're here for, to help you do. The personal finance course will help you design a retirement plan. The investing course will help you manage the money. And the currency course as well, where you'll have a better, broader understanding of the global economy. So make sure you check out these courses. They're incredibly affordable. $25. The currency course is $19.99. I'm Bob O'Brien. I'm one of the senior instructors. I look forward to seeing you in the course, and have a great day.